Well, good morning. It is great to be with you again on this Tuesday morning. And this morning, I want to speak to you about on that day, God will have his day. On that day, there is a day coming when God will have his day, when he will restore all that which the enemy has broken down. Yes, this is what the enemy comes. And again, I've said this so many times to you that the enemy comes with an agenda, and that is to rob, to kill, and to destroy. And this is what we see happening all around us. When you look at the news, when you read the newspaper, you will see that there is absolute chaos out there. We are living in a chaotic world. Not so, where man has just kind of seemed to have lost his way. And we have to, as Christians, remind man that the only way to the Father is through the Son, Christ Jesus, again, bringing people back to God by putting God first in their lives. Now, humanity, I believe, has set a time bomb that is about to explode, destroying everything man has ruined through his greed and sin. Look at that. Everything around the world is being ruined by man's greed and man's sin. Sin is destroying this world. You hear what I'm saying to you? There is approximately 8 billion people upon this planet. And again, there's a small portion who accept God and has put God first. The rest are just have lost their way in the darkness of this world. So as we look around the known world of today, we see that man has made this world a dumping ground. It's so sad as you look at what is happening even within our sea, the pollution all around us. There's mass pollution upon this planet where 8 billion people have made this planet a dumping ground. You see, our extreme weather patterns are all due to man's neglect of what God has given to man. God has given to us this earth. He said right in the beginning that we need to take rule and we need to take authority and we have to have dominion. Instead of doing that, we have made it a dumping ground as a result of man again, of man's greed. Absolute greed is destroying things around us. You see, when God created man, God put him in charge and said, God placed man in the Garden of Eden to tend and watch over it. Notice this. God says that we have to work the garden. We have to look after that, what we have. Do you know, just driving down the streets, have you seen the mess that even our city looks like here in Port Elizabeth, Gebeure, how bad it looks, where there is just, again, people just kind of have no conscience whatsoever of throwing papers out of their car by dumping things around us. And again, God says, I've given to you this place to take care and watch over. As we take a closer look at what God had entrusted man with, we will see that man has done a very bad job and needs to be fired. Come on, let me tell you, if my kids growing up, I used to check their room. You know, today kids put a no entry sign into the door. Not in my days, not raising my kids. I used to go in and make sure that it was clean. I used to watch what they had under their beds, trying to hide away. You'd go and find it. Why? Because they had to take watch over that what was given to them. Their room was their place where they needed to take care of. And again, we need to watch what we do around men and women today in society, how we live our lives. Again, Paul says, come follow me as I follow Christ. Are we doing a good job at what God has given to us to watch over, or need we to be fired from that what God has entrusted us with? Now, I bet if you have a garden or a home, as already said, a car, a job, you take good care of it because it belongs to you. Not so. My children's room was their domain. They had to take care of it. They had to look after it. And that is what they had to do. Not just throw things around, not throw their clothes around. Why? Because again, we give people responsibility, and God has given us responsibility of that what he has given to us. The problem is this, and this is the problem. I believe man has looked at this world as a rental. You know what they say, drive it like it's rented. Now, it does not belong to you, so just abuse it. This is the mentality we have. Yeah, this world belongs to us. Now, this has been a mindset of all of humanity living on earth. It's only a rental. Now, on God's day, He is going to set the heavens on fire. My belief again is this, He's going to start with the devil himself, the one who caused the fall. That is where it's going to start. But God is going to refurbish everything because man has destroyed. So again, I want you to come to this place of understanding. God has placed you where you are. He's given you a responsibility, and we need to take care of that where God has placed us. How good does your garden look? This is the question. The garden of your life, how good does it look? Have you taken authority? Have you taken rule? Have you taken dominion over your life by putting God first in all that you do?